All right, welcome everybody to the live stream. So we're going to take a few minutes to actually go ahead and share the stream on my Twitter, etc., like that. But as of today, filming this or live streaming this is April the 19th, 2021. And I hope I remember this day forever because tomorrow is Doge Day, aka 420 Day. And again, I know this is primarily a tech channel, and I kind of catered my I guess other stuff to other channels like my car reviews and my financial stuff. But I have a big following here, and I just decided to I guess talk about this on this specific channel. So again, if you guys are not into investing or into cryptocurrency, definitely you don't have to watch this video. Again, this is about Dogecoin. So for those of you guys who do not know what Dogecoin is, I will probably show a few videos, and then I'm going to go ahead and probably share. Hold on, let me move my microphone over here. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, by the way. Let me see. Can I hear myself is the question. Let's find out. Let's find out. It says, oh, there we go. All right, looks like somebody's watching. So don't forget to smash the like button. I'm going to go ahead and share this on Twitter right now. So share this on Twitter, and then I'll go ahead and sell it on, or share it, excuse me, not sell it. Sell it, share it. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to create a post on my channel as well. Just going to put live. Let's talk about Dogecoin. So big shout out to Latrell and everybody else that watches my channel. Open, Tech for Needs, etc. like that. I'm gonna go ahead and post those up really quick, and then we'll get a few people going on here. Again, don't forget to smash the like button, and don't forget to say hi. And again, I am wearing my Dogecoin commemorative shirt for this occasion. So right now it's 11:55 p.m. Central Time. It's already after midnight in the West Coast. So let's go ahead and share with you guys how the I guess actual Dogecoin is doing right now. So currently it's sitting at 42 cents. And again, hold on, let's see if I can fix that. Boom, there we go. And maybe we'll get back. I'll do a bigger screen on that, or maybe I'll just go back to that, whatever. Let's see, can I swap that out? So this is Robinhood, and if you guys aren't familiar with Robinhood, I actually have links in the description of the video. So don't hesitate to check that out. I do have a share link on there as well as crypto.com. So if you guys are curious, those are trading platforms where you can buy stocks and cryptocurrency on, for yourself. Robinhood, you do need to add a bank account, and crypto.com, you can actually use the Visa or MasterCard to purchase with that. Now, although I believe you can still add a bank on crypto.com, just a heads up there. So right now, 420 days. So everyone that's on the internet and that follows cryptocurrency is claiming that Dogecoin is actually going to hit an all-time new high. So keep in mind, it's already at where its all-time high was just a few days ago at 42 cents. So 43 cents. So if you look at the chart here again, the all-time high I believe was almost 43 cents. So 42.8840. And that's, again, less than $1. Right now it's sitting at 40 and about 41, 42 cents. So, the price is starting to spike yet again. And this is a cryptocurrency that's actually, rising in price when most of the other cryptocurrencies are actually dropping currently. So hold on, let me get this back more on me. But anyways, again, guys, if you're following my channel and you guys are, again, into phones and tech, please, don't forget to smash the like button anyway. Again, this is a little bit of another hobby that I'm starting to look at now, especially because, I'm definitely in the means of wanting to, get out of debt. And, this was this is technically one of the ways that, I thought about doing. I thought about investing in stocks and cryptos, et cetera, like that. So right now, Dogecoin is actually my largest holding as far as cryptocurrency. So on that, I think I own about 3,000 Dogecoin. I own about close to 2,000 on Robinhood, a little under 2,000 on Robinhood. Let's go ahead and check. My equity on that is, let's see, I own about 1,900 Dogecoin on Robinhood, and I own about another 2,000 on my crypto.com app. So let's get this going over here. And again, don't forget to say hi. I don't know. I'm not seeing any chats from you guys here just yet. Let me go ahead and turn on live chat, and then we'll get a discussion going over here again. If you guys are awake, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely interested to see if this can reach $1. So a lot of financial YouTubers and financial experts are saying that Dogecoin, it's a real possibility that Dogecoin can actually reach $1. So me, when I started investing in Dogecoin, I actually was only putting in money at 5 cents a token. So basically a dollar would buy you 50 coins. So if you bought like $10 would be about a little more, like around 200 or whatever. And then again, just multiply that. I think when I first started buying, I was only buying like maybe like $30 to $50 at a time. And currently, my shareholdings on that. So I think up till last week, I only had less than a couple $100 invested in Dogecoin. So let's go ahead and show you guys here a little graphic of what's happening here. So last week, which was not even a week ago, again, last Sunday, Dogecoin was worth about 8 or 11 cents a token. Currently, I think I've only put in about maybe a couple $100 into Dogecoin, and this is my equity in it so far. So if you're looking at that, like you can see here that, right now it's still at less than $1 a coin. Right now it's a little over 42 cents. And a lot of people are like, well, it's too late to buy. I'm not going to make any money on this. No, like, I mean, even if you put in like, $50 or $100 or even $10, you know what I mean? The fact is, this token or this coin is still going to grow. And it's funny because a lot of people just thought that it was going to be like a joke coin or a meme coin, which it's really the reality of things is because it's a meme coin, it is the reason why it's doing so well right now, because, you have a lot of top, some of your richest people in the world kind of endorsing Dogecoin. So look at Elon Musk, for instance, he's constantly on Twitter talking about Doge, and he just posted a couple of days ago about, putting Dogecoin on the literal moon. You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty crazy that, you have the richest man in the world kind of endorsing this specific coin. So, all right, look at that. My equity finally jumped over $800. I'm actually surprised on that. So I actually own Dogecoin on more than one platform. So I do own it on Robinhood, and I do own it on another app called crypto.com. So I'm going to have to, it is midnight. So right now you're going to see the price spike maybe a little higher. I'm going to leave it. I guess I'll leave it like that. But for the most part, that little graph that you just saw right now was it disappeared because it struck midnight on my end. So that's why it starts from every 24 hours. It starts over. So if I were to do the the week or whatever, you'll see the graph for the week, the 1 day, or the live. So this is my live feed right here. And again, just like in literally amount of minutes, right? It has jumped up, right? So, I mean, for the most part, it being already 12:01, we're starting to see a trend here. It looks like it's going to spike to possibly 43 cents. And this is just crazy. Again, I'm excited because, I do have a couple thousand Dogecoin in my Robinhood account, and then of course in my crypto.com account. And again, if you guys are interested in signing up, and it's definitely not too late to purchase these items, I do have links in the description of this YouTube video. So if you guys are interested, again, I do have my Robinhood link, which again, you get a free stock by signing up, right? And then of course, crypto.com, which is an app, you can download that on either Android or iOS. And crypto.com link also is going to, have the link there. So you can sign up. And again, crypto.com, you get, I think, a $25 sign-on fee for signing up as well, I believe. So definitely check that out if you guys get the chance. But again, for those of you who are following my channel, and again, you guys are more for the tech, again, thanks for being here. Again, if you guys want to chat, we can talk about tech. Again, I'm not sure why I'm not seeing any chats right now. I guess, there might be some new viewers to this specific channel. I presently or normally talk about, cell phones, unboxing phones and stuff like that. But again, recently I've gotten into cryptocurrency and stocks. So I'm just going to go ahead and type out hi, just because I want to make sure that the chat is working over here. So if you guys are joining in, hello. I'm super excited, by the way. Again, I know there's a lot of other YouTubers out there that are super pumped about this right now, and a lot of people are going to be monitoring Dogecoin pretty much the rest of the night. I'm going to be keeping an eye out. I'm probably going to stay up until about 3 or 4 in the morning my time. We'll see how that goes. I'm not 100% sure. But for the most part, I'm super excited. So, and again, I've been keeping up with this all day on Twitter, and it's just pretty consistent that, you know, a lot of people are so supportive of this specific altcoin, which, you know, Bitcoin obviously is going to always probably be the top dog in the market. Oh my gosh, we're getting so close to 43 cents, by the way, guys. So I am super pumped right now. You know what I mean? If I were to sell my Dogecoin right now, it would probably be a $800 value just on Robinhood, which that's a lot, because initially I think I only had $160 invested on Dogecoin. So from it to jump up from $160 to $800 in value just shows you that this is, you know, definitely a real thing, and that, you know, people shouldn't sleep on Dogecoin. Again, you know, I think I might share, you know, other videos right now happening that other YouTubers have posted, just so that you guys can kind of understand what Dogecoin is and whatnot. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. Let me go ahead and stop sharing this. I'm going to bring it back a little bit later so we can actually watch the videos together, right? Sorry, but right now it just hit 43 cents. So right now it did hit its all-time high right now. So 43 cents is technically Dogecoin's all-time high, if you think about it. And if we go back to, what's up, Tech for Your Needs? How's it going? Let's see, Ruga Nala. I think I'm saying that. Ragu Nala. How much going Dogecoin now? It's about 43 cents currently. Tech for Your Needs, thanks for joining in, man. I really appreciate it. And again, thanks for being here tonight, guys. Finally, we got a few people in the chat tonight, so I'm super excited about that. So yeah, if you guys are watching, again, Dogecoin just hit 43 cents. So I am super freaking excited about that. First of all, definitely excited because, again, my my wallet is actually you know, getting bigger at the same time my crypto investments are getting bigger. So it's just crazy. Even if it just goes up by 1 cent, you know, if you were putting in Dogecoin even before it was like, you know, less than a cent, you're making money, you know. And again, just I can show you guys my crypto.com wallet if I can get this to focus here. See if I can get this to focus. It's right under the $900 mark. So again, I own on 2 different platforms. So right now my holdings are close to $2,000. So if this shoots up to, here we go. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. If this shoots up to 69 cents, it's going to go up by a lot. So yes. So I'm kind of upset at myself because, you know, I actually didn't start investing in Dogecoin until about late February, early March, you know what I mean? And I started watching, you know, more investment YouTube videos. I started watching more investment YouTube videos about Dogecoin, and I was like, at the time, you know, I was skeptical about, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, because, you know, again, you don't really know much about it. If you think about it, like the cool thing about cryptocurrencies is that you can purchase them at any time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So it's a little bit different from the stock market, right? To where, you know, stock market, you know, you have an opening and closing in the exchanges per day, you know what I mean? So there's really, like, you know, a kind of a cutoff, and you can place an order after hours, you know, when it comes to the stock, right? So if it closes out at a specific price, you know, a stock, then, you know, you can still buy like on apps like Robinhood or, you know, E-Trade or, you know, whatever. There's a bunch of different, you know, apps out there that you can use. You can still buy a stock, but again, it won't purchase until the following morning when the markets open up again. And again, that's, you know, if that price is still available, right? So in this case, you know, cryptocurrencies are forever going. So they're always constantly moving up and down in value, right? So just like you can see, Dogecoin is constantly moving up and down. Again, it did spike to 43 cents, and then now it's kind of dipping back into the 42 cent range. Yeah, so Tech for Your Needs says there's ways to make money nowadays. There's no excuse not to. Yeah, oh yeah, I definitely agree, man. I had a guy, you know, I just for an example, right? I work for a grocery retailer, right? And the guy that was picking up the deliveries for me today said he made about $200 today just on one platform. So you have the gig economy, right? Which, you know, they are door-to-door people, and they're you know, they go pick up people's groceries, they take it to their home, they go and pick up their, their fast food, they take it to their home. So, there's easy ways to make money, and people just really don't realize that, the jobs are there. You just have to want it. You know what I mean? So, JSK Boo TV, should I put 1,000 now? You mean, should you sell it or should you buy it? I mean, if you have the money to put down to purchase 1,000 Dogecoin, then I would do it right now, because, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, guys, but you right now on 420 day, you might not see a dip until maybe a few days from now. So, this might be the lowest price that you see Dogecoin at. So again, just to keep in mind though, that, there is a chance that this number that you see here, right here in this corner, is going to drop, and it will drop. I'm not saying that it won't, but right now on 420 day, aka Dogecoin day, that's what they're calling it, right? That a lot of people are expecting this specific altcoin, which again will reach probably about 69 cents. I think that's what they're shooting for. They're shooting for this to reach 69 cents. And a lot of financial YouTubers are saying that maybe not right now or this week, but by the end of the year, that it's realistic that this coin can actually reach, that it could actually reach $1. So if you think about it, if you put in 5 cents, if you bought Dogecoin at 5 cents and then it shoots up to $1, that's like a 95% increase right there, if you think about it, right? So that just increases the value of each coin that you own. So let me know if I'm lagging, by the way, guys. I'm seeing my internet connection kind of fluctuate over here. I'm not sure if it's StreamYard or what. Let's go back over here. So yeah, it looks like Dogecoin is starting to dip a little bit, but it hasn't gone below the 42-cent mark. I'm not going to jinx myself, knock on wood, right? But yeah, Jack's Boo TV, if you're interested, man, I do have links in the description below if you're not signed up for Robinhood just yet. To make more money, why not spread the 1,000 more options to make more money? Yeah, there's way more options to make more money, obviously, right? That was just one. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, Tech Fear Needs, thanks for mentioning that, right? This specifically is a way for me to make money. So currently what I'm doing right now is I'm live streaming on YouTube. So a lot of people can make money via social media on platforms like YouTube as well. So just a heads up on that. I do make a little bit of a small income on YouTube monthly, and along with with Amazon affiliate program. So if you guys are YouTubers and you buy things on Amazon and you do unboxings or review videos on those specific products, that's another way to make money on YouTube as well. So yeah, I was gonna say it's probably lagging a bit. Let me go ahead and stop my camera, just because it's always my camera that I feel like is doing bad. So let's go ahead and whoa, hello. That's not what I wanted there. There we go. So we'll leave Mr. Elon Musk there, just because he is the guy that is a billionaire, and he's the one that is endorsing Dogecoin to the moon, basically. So this is the literal guy that said that he wants Dogecoin on the moon, basically, and that he's going to put it on the moon. So I think that's pretty crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty interesting that this is happening. I'm super stoked, because again, I could sell this now. I can sell all of my Dogecoin right now and make a profit. You know what I mean? I can probably buy back for what I sold. But the thing is, right now, I'm going to kind of ride the wave. I'm going to hodl, or I'm going to hold. Let's see. Let me see if I'm lagging still. I'm going to hodl or hold for now. Let's just see. I need to see if my my thing is my stream is lagging still or not. Yeah, so I mean, definitely diversify your income. So Tech Fear Needs is totally right, and I totally agree with that. That you have to diversify your income so that you don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Because again, if you just have all of your eggs in one basket, like Dogecoin, for instance, you're gonna crash and burn. So for instance, like if you guys are starting to look at stocks and cryptos, diversify means don't just hold one. You want to invest in different companies. So I was actually talking to one of my bosses today at my job, and he says that he's making about $500 a month just on dividend income from his stocks. So I told him I want to get into that, man. I want to start getting into dividend investing also, because I mean that is also another way to make money. Of course, you have to have money, right? So a lot of people say, well, sometimes you got to spend money to make money, whether you're starting a business or whether you're investing in something like that. For me personally, like, the last couple of months, obviously I've been very fortunate to where, we've gotten things like the stimulus check, and not to say that I put all my money in in Dogecoin, and with the stimulus check, I paid off a few bills, right? Some of it I put aside and some of it I'm saving. And then a little bit I've actually invested. So some of it I put into Bitcoin, some of it I put into Ethereum, some of it I put into Tesla. I'm kind of like spreading out my money like Tech for Your Needs says. So Tech for Your Needs, I think I might get you in the chat here, man. If you're down to chit chat about this, man, let's talk about it, man. And we'll get going. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on tonight. If you're up for it though, I'll go ahead and send you a link, bro. Just to get you going. I need someone to play off of. I'm surprised Latrell's not in here right now. So let's go ahead and get Tech for Your Needs in here, see if he's down to join in. I'm going to go ahead and exit out a few things over here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get him in the chat. Let's see what he's down. And again, Jixboo TV, again, if you decide to put 1,000 now, just do it. But don't hesitate to sell. Do not hesitate to sell if you guys think that, that's going to be it. And if you make money off of this, great. If you don't, then of course, hold on to it, because again, this is just the first coming. Dogecoin has been around for 10 plus years, right? But okay. Let's see. Tech for Needs says I'm not home right now. He says next week I'll be available. Well, I hope you're doing okay, Tech for Needs. I haven't seen you in a while, man. So hopefully everything is okay with you, man. Again, right now it's just been going crazy. And I hope everyone's okay, definitely, just to keep you updated with me, again, I am still testing out the Samsung A50 52, I believe. A52, I already forgot. I need to charge these devices so that I can actually use them tomorrow. So, and then of course the A32. So I have the A32 right next to it, and then A32 and A52, and these are the 4G versions. I actually bought the A52 thinking it was the what the heck is this? StreamYard. Hold on, now I'm gonna exit out here. Thinking that it was the 5G version, and it ended up being the 4G version, unfortunately. So I think I read the description wrong, or I read the link wrong. So that's on me, unfortunately. You know what I mean? So okay, hold on, let me get logged in over here. Surprised these things still have battery life, because would you like to? No, I do not want to receive wireless emergency alerts. I'm glad that you asked me so that I can turn off all of my all of the Amber alerts over here. But anywho, guys, again, I really appreciate you all joining in and smashing the like button. We'll keep this going just for a little bit longer. I really didn't plan to stay on too late, but I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get somebody in here. Tech for Your Needs, how are you doing though, man? How's everything going with you, man? Hopefully everything's going okay. Again, I will hopefully probably head to my studio tomorrow to work on a few of these videos as far as the the devices themselves. Maybe go test out the cameras a little more, just because I want to go get some footage of these. But I do need to work on a few videos, so hopefully I can get that going. Let's take a look here. But right now, Doge is kind of holding strong at 42 cents. It looks like it's dipping just a little bit, but if you think about it, right now it's live. Let's look at the weekly graph. You know what I mean? Again, right now, tonight it hit its all-time high. So, I mean, who's to say that it's not going to go higher this evening? You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. Is that you're doing good? All right. Latrell says, "What's up? How's it going, Latrell? I knew you'd be lurking eventually." Not lurking eventually, but how's it going, man? Thanks for joining in. And again, the Dogecoin is going, man. I'm sure Max is stoked over here, man, that it's the highest so far. So it did reach 43 cents. So, again, I'm super excited about that. I know Max is, because I know Max has some Dogecoin over here. So, and again, I'm wearing my Dogecoin shirt just to commemorate 420 Day, which is Dogecoin Day. And we're all super excited about it, So for those of you who haven't invested in it, don't think that it's too late to invest right now, because Tech for Your Needs, thanks, man, again for joining in, man. Thank you again. We'll see you later, man. Hopefully you have a great evening, man. I really appreciate you being here today. So let's go to my content over here. I need to make sure I'm monetizing this video just in case a million people decide to watch later over here. Doubtful, but you never know. Gotta stretch that gotta stretch that money. It's funny that my last set of videos are all about Dogecoin. which is cool though. I really, of course, it says ad suitability. This video is running limited ads or due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. What haters? Okay, so let's, in the meantime, let's I did actually, what's up? Okay, he's saying later, bro, as in later to tech for your needs. I did actually purchase more. Well, I actually converted some of my other cryptocurrency to Dogecoin tonight because I did want to, and I only had like a little bit of Bitcoin and Ethereum, so I owned maybe about $100 worth of Bitcoin and $100 worth of Ethereum. Which Bitcoin, I think, after the last couple of weeks, I only gained maybe about $20, and Ethereum maybe about $4 or $5 from what I had originally purchased it from. So I decided to use my Crypto.com app, and I actually converted it into Dogecoin. So that gave me about maybe 400 to 500 more Dogecoin than what I had originally. So right now I believe I have a little over 2,000 Dogecoin on one platform and close to 2,000. So right here, what you see here right on the right is Robinhood. But I do own Dogecoin on the Crypto.com app. So right now, again, that's sitting at 42 cents according to that. But I did, again, trade my Bitcoin and a few other ones. But again, let's see. He's like, that's what's up. I think that could have been a good decision because those cryptos don't move too fast. Yeah, and the thing is, I'm really kicking myself in the butt because I should have did it when Dogecoin was like at 22 cents. You know what I mean? I was thinking about doing it when it was a lot lower than what it is now. But I ended up doing it tonight when it was a little at around 38 cents, I believe. So right now, of course, after I did it, Dogecoin did start to spike up a little bit. So as you can see there, like right now, again, it's kind of getting close to that 43 cent range again. And apparently there's supposed to be some big announcement today. And I don't know if that's on Twitter or that's just in general, or if someone's going to, make a huge investment but a lot of people are saying that, it's going to lift off and it's going to just get crazy. So I'm definitely excited about when this is going to happen. You know what I mean? And I'm just baffled, like, is this going to hit $1? Is it not going to hit $1? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just freaking excited, super excited, to be honest. So, and sorry, my phone keeps going off over here. I'm not sure what is going on. So, okay, hold on. Again, I'm just, over here on Twitter, kind of trying to read through the, and I can't believe that Dogecoin got to, I just can't believe that Dogecoin has gotten as high as it has been. You know what I mean? So let's see. Click below investment referral codes. So I'm following a lot of other, people that are investing in Dogecoin. Dude, these announcements are taking us a long way, to be honest, man. And you might be the only one watching here, Mr. Max Hill, but yeah, these announcements and all of the memes and just everything that's been going with it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just amazing to see what's been happening, you know what I mean? Like, come on, work. I'm trying to get these actual apps to work here, and I'm trying to see. Let's see. Speed test, are you working? Yes or no? Oh, finally. I was wondering what was going on with my speed test videos because the almighty, what's up? You think I should buy Doge right now? Yes, you should. I think it's still early on right now, even though Dogecoin is technically at its all-time high, right? If you have money to put in, I would always say, hey, don't put in like your life savings, obviously, or anything like that. If this is your first, cryptocurrency that you're going to purchase, set a number for yourself and use that number, purchase it, because a lot of people need to understand that cryptos can go up and down and they fluctuate in the market. So right now, as you're seeing, it's going up, right? But it can go down. So just be aware that, you have a risk of losing money when you invest in any type of, stock or cryptocurrency. So, but again, a lot of people are saying that they're going to try to get this to shoot to 69 cents. So if you're buying in, it's gonna trend for the next. I don't know when Dogecoin is gonna stop trending. It's been trending all week, to be honest. You know what I mean? I don't know when people are gonna decide to get over Dogecoin or whatever. But the fact is, it's been going crazy on Twitter. Like, if you follow Twitter, if you're on Twitter, again, like you said, it's trending. So I think it's pretty crazy that today Doge is Doge Day. Today is Doge Day, and it is Doge 420. There's about 7,500 tweets just on that, and it's crazy. And again, guys, if you guys are new to cryptocurrency, don't hesitate to hit the links in the description down below. I do have several apps that I use to buy Dogecoin. So I use Crypto.com app, which only sells crypto, and then you have Robinhood. Robinhood, you actually can buy stocks and cryptocurrencies. Although the Crypto.com app has way more of a selection on Bitcoin and all of the other altcoins that go with it. So you have a lot of different coins to choose from on Crypto.com. And of course, I use platforms like Coinbase, but Coinbase does not have Dogecoin on it yet. So if you're looking, if you want to download Coinbase, don't do it because it doesn't have Doge. So again, if you guys are again just joining in or getting into the crypto game, again, it is trending. If you have like a couple $100 to throw in, again, you might see your profit double in just a day or two. You know what I mean? It really just depends right now. Again, it's sitting at its basic all-time high right now. So if you guys are again wanting to look at that, then I would do it now. You know what I mean? I just converted my Bitcoin and my Ethereum into Dogecoin on my Crypto.com app. So, and that's the cool thing about the Crypto.com app is you can actually convert some of your coins from one to another. So like I converted Bitcoin to Dogecoin. My Ethereum, I couldn't convert Ethereum to Dogecoin, but what I did was I sold it, and then whatever I had, I used that money to purchase more Dogecoin. So again, it's one of those deals where people are asking, is it too late to buy? It's definitely not. Dogecoin is still under $1, guys. I mean, think of it. Would you have bought Bitcoin when it was at $1? You know what I mean? Would you have, especially with each Bitcoin currently sitting at 55,000 right now, I believe, even though Bitcoin has dropped, right? If you owned 5 Bitcoin right now, how much would your portfolio be right now? So it's crazy. Again, if Dogecoin gets to $1 and you put in at 40 cents, then you already doubled your investment right there. You know what I mean? So people need to kind of look at that and understand that. You know what I mean? Me, luckily, I was already fortunate to have a couple of thousand Dogecoin when I purchased them at 5 cents a piece. A lot of people were buying these when it was less than a cent. You know what I mean? So me personally, I'm like, what the F? Like, I really wish I would have bought in when it was less than a cent. I would have put in like $500 if I would have known then. If I would have put in $500 then when it was under $1, I would probably be sitting like on like a little close to $10,000 right now. But right now my portfolio is it's still growing. You know what I mean? If you guys want to see my equity on it, I'll go ahead and share it over here. So let me go ahead and change the screen over here. Whoop, hello. There you go. So you can see my equity again. I've only put in about maybe $200 to $300 down here. It says cost $334.25. That's the money I've put in, and that turned into $800. So $300 turns into $800. If I were to sell this, I would have $800 to go blow. Of course, $300 of it was already initially invested, right? So that's a $500 profit for me. Yeah, if you had that time, P, would you sold right now? Okay, what do you mean? Hold on. If you had that time, would you have sold right now? I don't know. I mean, if I would have had purchased at thanks, man, I appreciate that. And again, this is just one app. I have about close to $900 just on the other app. So if I would have had, that's a good question, Max. If I would have purchased at less than a cent, or even at a cent, if you think about it. I mean, Dogecoin was only a cent at one point, right? Imagine buying 100 Dogecoin for $1, dude. That's freaking crazy, dude. I would have put in $100. That's 10,000 Dogecoin right there. I really wish that I would have, first of all, because if you think about it, if I would have had 10,000 Dogecoin, let's do the math here, just because 10,000 Dogecoin. I'm horrible at math, but I mean, if I had 10,000 Dogecoin times like right now 0.42, or hold on, 0.42. Okay, hold on, my freaking calculator, 0.42. Again, okay, my math is horrible. Well, anyways, it would be in the thousands. Okay, it would be in the thousands. Somebody do math for me here because I'm bad at math. Thanks, man. I mean, again, he's saying I did pretty good with my equity. Again, right now it's sitting over 800. But imagine if this gets to 60 cents tonight, guys. Will this reach 60 cents? Let's go ahead and again, it says average cost 17 cents. So that's the average cost again. Well, okay, hold on. So let's go to again live here, just because. Okay, we'll go back to the week, just because. But man, this is crazy, Max. I know you're keeping an eye out. I actually got one of my. I actually was talking about Dogecoin at work a couple of days ago, and actually I didn't realize, but a few of my coworkers says that they've owned it for a while already. One of my coworkers says that she's owned it since like I think January or February, and that she put in maybe like I don't know how much, like $20 or $30, and that multiplied to like a couple $100 already. And I talked to one of my young coworkers he's probably a little younger than you. He's about 18 years old. He's one of my youngest coworkers. And I told him, bro, dude, I referred him to Robinhood, right? Because I mean, that's probably like the easiest app to use as far as like buying and investing, right? But I told him, bro, if because he buys, he buys and flips tennis shoes, you know what I mean? And he has a very expensive collection of shoes. He wears like a different pair of shoes every single day. And I told him, bro, if you were putting in the money that you're buying, like for those shoes in like stocks or like cryptocurrencies, man, you would be a rich kid right now. I told him that much. So I gave him my referral link. He actually signed up. I got my 3 free stocks via Robinhood, by the way, which again, you can get your free stocks in the link down below if you guys are not signed up already. Free plug, right? I don't know where Latrell went, by the way. Latrell, if you're still there, say hi, man. I miss you, by the way, bro. And I'll probably do another live stream tomorrow night. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on tonight, right? I mean, I think I used to do that back in the day. Also, I would flip shoes when I was a lot younger. You know what I mean? But not anymore. I mean, now I'm just like, well, it's to me that's a little bit of a harder niche and market. You know what I mean? But at the same time, definitely respect anyone that does that. Because it's not an easy thing to do. At least I don't think it is. I mean, if you know what you're doing, yes. But me personally, like I don't. I'm not into the the shoe community anymore. So, but I am into the Doge community. So I have 2 Dogecoin shirts, which is hilarious because I just literally started investing like 2 months ago. Let me take a sip of some soda there. But you guys are going to continue to see this rise. Like it's only going to continue rising, guys. And the fact is, look at that. I got 208 followers just because I'm actually, because it's so funny, right? But actually, I'm starting to get more followers on Twitter because I'm talking more about Dogecoin, which is just ridiculous, right? And I'm just gonna start retweeting other Doge. I always tend to retweet like a lot of stuff that I see online, right? But I think it's just funny, like that I'm seeing this, and who's ready for Dogecoin to rise? Because I know I am, right? And that's what I'm seeing on Twitter. You're gonna buy one, dude. I think I forgot where I bought this shirt, but just start looking for it. I think you can probably get them on Amazon. I think I saw this like on Facebook, like on one of those suggested buys or whatever. And I went to the website and I bought it. It was like $20 or $25. So, but I do have another one that has like a rocket with like the little dog in it, and it's going to the moon. So it even says to the moon, which is like hilarious. To the moon, indeed, Mr. Max. I'm excited. And again, if you guys are new here, don't hesitate to say hi, Almighty. Again, you seem new to my channel. Again, Tech for Needs, he's an OG here. We have Just Boo TV over here. So he was asking, should I put in 1,000 now? I mean, it's really up to you. And again, it's really up to the user how much you want to buy, right? Again, I always say put in a comfortable amount that you think you're going to be comfortable. You have to be comfortable that losing the money also. Okay, I think that's the one thing that people need to understand about investing is like there's always a chance that you put in money and the value of the coin or the actual investment goes down. So just be aware of that. I want everyone to be aware of that. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is a hobby of mine, or it is a new hobby of mine. So I am actually just super excited about what's happening in the community right now. And again, just like Andre Jik said, like there's going to be like I think I'm going to show you guys a video already. Hold on. Let's see. Where is my page here? I want to show you, for those of you who are not educated on Dogecoin, right? Let's go to youtube.com, right? I'll go ahead and exit out Robinhood for now. Okay, no, not YouTube, youtube.com. There you go. It gave you a blank page probably. So Andre Geek just recently did a video, and look, you can see that I'm actually live here. So that's pretty cool. I'm following this guy now. He's like one of the top cryptocurrency YouTubers. Doge Day 420 is huge. This guy's nuts, by the way. He has so much energy, by the way. I wish I had this guy's energy. But let's talk about let's see, Andre Jick. He's one of my financial YouTuber guys that I follow, and he just recently posted a video that Dogecoin is exploding. So let's go ahead and watch that video. For those of you who are not really familiar with Dogecoin, let me go ahead and just swap out my headphones here so that we can get that going here. And let's go ahead and do it. No ads. Thanks, Latrell.
But anyway,
okay, let's start it over.
Doge. But anyway, Dogecoin is back, and it's bigger and badder than ever. One Doge.
Oh yeah, that's the family.
So on February 1st, I made a video talking about Dogecoin going to the moon, and at that point in time, it was worth 3 cents. But now, just a couple days ago, on April 16th, it shot up to 42 cents, which means you could have 14x'd your money if you just subscribed to my YouTube channel and watched my YouTube videos.
I did.
I should have listened to myself because I didn't buy any either.
Sorry, Andre.
So
that's
in
hilarious.
This video, I want to talk about what is responsible for the price growth of Dogecoin, why it's skyrocketing. I want to talk about some of the good things about Dogecoin, but also some of the lesser known bad things about it as well, because the ultimate mystery has still not been solved yet. How do you pronounce it? Is it Dogecoin? Doggycoin? Dogcoin? I'm Team Doge.
Team
as far
Doge.
As the price goes, people are talking about this mysterious buyer of Dogecoin that supposedly controls something like 30% of the entire supply of Dogecoin, and that's not very good. So in this video, I want to talk about exactly what this means and where we're going in the future. All right, so move over Bitcoin because there's a new hype coin in town, and its name is Dogecoin, and it is heating things up. It's as good as it gets. Hi, my name is Andre J. Come for the finance and stay for the goodest boy. You know, they always ask, who's a good boy? But they never care to ask, how is a good boy?
Dogecoin. I love that.
All right, Rito, off you go. You little demon. I swear, we only work to keep our dogs happy. Here's what's interesting.
It's true.
Buying Bitcoin and Ethereum used to be cool. That was going against the grain. You're buying magic internet money? That's cool. You rebel, you. But now you're just like everybody else. You're not a risk taker. You're not creative. You need some alts in your life. This is where Dogecoin comes in, because everyone loves a lovable dog meme and they want to be a part of it, so they buy in. And it's a lot easier to move the price of an asset with a market cap of a couple $1 billion worth 30 cents, and it's a lot harder to move the price of something worth $1 trillion or tens of thousands of dollars per coin like Bitcoin is. And there's nothing better to move the price higher than bad news. That's just how crypto works. So on Thursday, just as Dogecoin was going up in value, Robinhood crashed. And so the reason they gave us is they didn't stop allowing people to trade Dogecoin. It's just that their brokerage is doing what they do best.
Dogecoin.
I'm just kidding. By then it was too late. Even though they crashed, it wasn't really their fault. Technically, it was too late because people were upset. They took to Twitter, conspiracy theories started, and that of course raised more awareness about what Dogecoin is, so more people bought in. So that's the first reason why it's going up in price. The second reason why Dogecoin is on a rocket ship to the moon is because of Satoshi Street Bets, which is a subreddit community similar to Wall Street Bets, and they have grown to 395,000 Shibas strong now, which is a huge community. And this Tuesday, that's the day after this video goes live, the community's planning to pump the price of Dogecoin to 69 cents on 420. That's the kind of fundamentals I'm after. So if this sounds exciting and you want to be a part of that, just be careful, because anytime the public is told one thing, that's usually when the opposite thing happens and people with a lot of money dump their coins and take their profits. So just be careful. This is also one of the problems that even Elon Musk acknowledged, because he literally tweeted this. He said, if major Dogecoin holders sell most of their coins, it'll get my full support. Too much concentration is the only real issue in my opinion. I will literally pay actual dollars if they just void their accounts. So what he means to say is that if the whales release the Calypso, they release their Dogecoin, that's when he'll really back Dogecoin 100% and it will go to the literal moon. And that's really the third reason why Dogecoin is on a rocket ship, is because the man with the diamond hands, the hype man, the rocket man, Elon Musk, loves Dogecoin. Even his recent tweet of the dog looking at the moon literally tripled the price of Dogecoin overnight. Plus, there's a petition going on right now for Amazon to start accepting Dogecoin as a form of payment. And if that happens, the price, much wow. So anyway, nobody asked, but here's my theory behind what's actually going on with Dogecoin. For every $125 billion that gets added to the market cap, Dogecoin will go up by $1. So we need to go from $37 billion, roughly where it's at right now, to $125 billion to get to $1. That's roughly a 3.5x increase. But here's what's more interesting. I feel like we're seeing a social experiment being played out by the bourgeoisie, just by really wealthy people who are using their influence to sort of have fun and test the waters. Because here's what happened. When Bitcoin was first created, it sort of got the attention from a group of people called the cypherpunks. Technically, they were the ones who created it. And above all, these guys were obsessed with the idea of magic internet money that was untouched by the government, which had a ton of potential. So these guys created it, they bought into it, which increased the value of Bitcoin. And this idea spilled over into other groups like the libertarians, who above all value economic and personal freedoms. So those guys bought Bitcoin and it increased in value as well, until eventually the retail investor got wind of all of what's going on, and then we started buying into it. But the last group of people who finally understood what Bitcoin was were the hedge funds, the corporations, and their billionaire CEOs. And most of them still don't really get it. But now Bitcoin is very expensive to buy. So what do? Well, you buy some Bitcoin anyway. But then you have some fun. And so this is where this new paradigm in investing comes in that's become so popular this year, which is meme investing, right? So when it comes to investing in the stock market, the stocks that end up doing the best are the ones that people talk about the most. In the short term, it's all a popularity contest. And so this idea of social proof this year has become sort of like an equivalent to looking at the fundamentals and looking at balance sheets, which is totally unheard of. And so when I think of people with influence, the billionaires, people like Mark Cuban and people like Elon Musk, those people, even though they love crypto now, we're not always with that idea. In fact, Mark Cuban was one of the biggest people against Bitcoin. He compared it to owning a banana, and he said that he would literally have the banana. Nice. And then Elon Musk said that Bitcoin was brilliant, but the structure was not right for Tesla. And then for whatever reason in the future, I can't speak for them, they found whatever reason to buy into it and finally get into the game. And then Dogecoin comes along. So it's cheap, it's popular, everybody's talking about it. And now put yourself in their shoes. You're a billionaire. You have all the money in the world. You have passive income to infinity and beyond. You own a car company. You own a football team. How else do you have fun? Money's meaningless at that point. Here's how I would do it. I would try to see if I could influence the price of a small cap, unregulated asset. And maybe I would put in 1% of my net worth, which is still $10 million for every $1 billion that I have. But that might not be enough money, so I gotta go on Twitter. So imagine going on Twitter and seeing how much of a difference one of your tweets could make. Imagine starting your morning like this. Hey son, you've got some Dogecoin, right? You didn't sell it yet? Yeah, I still have some. All right, let's see how much of a difference one of dad's tweets can make. Dogecoin to the moon. Enter. Oh, wow, just tripled my investment. Thanks, Dad. You enjoy that free college tuition, son. It's almost like you've got your money printer at home that can just print fun coupons anytime you want. And when you do, there's a ton of companies writing articles about how you're endorsing this crypto. That feels validating because that brings more attention and spotlight to your real businesses, which of course feels validating. It gives you free tendies and free publicity anytime you want, which is super cool. And there's no rule that says you can't do that. There's no rule that says that I can't buy Dogecoin and then tweet about it and promote it, but there is rules against promoting your own company, especially if it's a publicly traded company, because that is against SEC rules. So they'll let you do it. because they'll let you do anything when you're famous. No, I'm just kidding. Too soon. So my theory behind why the price of Dogecoin is really skyrocketing is because people are using their influence to just have fun with meme investing. And that, of course, brings more attention to the retail investor like us. So we buy it, that drives the price, and that promotes them to tweet about it, promote it. And it's like this infinite monetization loop where we play off of each other back and forth. So it's all fun and games, until you realize that there are some downsides with Dogecoin too. And that is that the majority of Dogecoin is actually controlled by the top 100 wallets. So at any time, those people could come together, sell off their supply, and crash the price. But to be fair to Dogecoin, I don't want to spread FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, because it's very likely and it's very possible that the top 10 wallets belong to exchanges. And it's also very possible that the top 5 wallets belong to somebody like Robinhood, which wouldn't be so bad. So I don't want to spread misinformation and say that it's a badly distributed cryptocurrency, because the truth is it might be better than most coins out there, which also isn't saying much. But from a value perspective, Dogecoin also has an infinite supply. Remember, Dogecoin was created in 2013 and it started out as a joke. So right now we know that the block time is 1 minute. And the block reward is 10,000 coins. So we know we're creating 10,000 Dogecoins per minute. How many minutes in a year? 525,600 minutes. So if we multiply that by 10,000, we get 5,256,000,000 coins created per year. So that's how many there are, but the original cap was supposed to be at 100 billion. We've uncapped it since, and now there's a theoretical infinite supply of them. So the only thing that's supporting the price of Dogecoin now is the fact that there's more buyers than sellers. And as long as more people continue to enter the space, then we know it's going to continue to grow in price. Also, because of that inflation, it's going to grow by at least 4% for the next 10 years. But another downside to Dogecoin is the fact that we don't know who this mystery buyer that controls 28% of Dogecoin. So if we find out that it's someone like Robinhood, which is a very high possibility that it's an exchange, then that's good news, because Robinhood shouldn't manipulate the price. They're not technically allowed to, so I'm hoping that they don't. But if we find out that it's a private buyer and somebody who actually controls this stuff, then the narrative around Dogecoin is going to become that it's too centralized and it's too risky and it's going to struggle to reach that dollar figure. So now let's talk price. Here's my overall personal thoughts about Dogecoin. I think it's easily going to reach $1 this year, especially if Coinbase starts listing it, because they want to make revenue from those trades. Gemini does too. They're going to compete. And if that happens, that's going to open up Dogecoin to a whole new set of retail investors, and it's going to pump that price. And this is especially true once Elon Musk sends the literal Dogecoin to the literal moon. I don't even know what that means, because technically Dogecoin can't be literal. It's all digital. Unless he means he's going to put it on a hardware wallet and then attach it to the rocket, kind of like the ArcNet in Men in Black 3. That'd be cool. That counts as well. And mark my words, he will do it. Because if you're a billionaire and you're tweeting about it and you've got a rocket, you can't not do it. I'd be upset if he doesn't do it. I hope he does it. It's going to happen. And when it does, can you imagine how high that's going to pump the price of Dogecoin? It's going to go to the moon, literally. But I think Mark Cuban is right when he said that it's kind of like the lottery ticket. He would rather buy Dogecoin than buy a lottery ticket because it's a lot more fun. And don't ask him to compare it to anything else other than lottery tickets. Except, unlike a lottery ticket that goes to $0 once it's used up, I don't think Dogecoin will ever go to $0 because Doges never die and they all go to heaven. But you can still lose a ton of money. So as long as you know that going into it, and as long as you know that you're not actually investing and that you're more like playing the lottery, then I think you'll have a lot of fun and you might even do well. Because at the end of the day, what is money if nothing more than this constantly ongoing, fun social experiment that we're all a part of? Don't forget to grab up to $250 worth of free Bitcoin using this BlockFi link right here, blockfi.com/Andre. Once you've done that, you'll get 2 free.
All right, that was a free plug for Andre. So if you guys are not following his channel, definitely check it out, because his videos are fun to watch. So again, I follow him, and I also follow, again, the Graham. Which I already mentioned him. Graham's Dogecoin video is a little bit. It's almost about the same also, but his is a little more comical. So I'm actually going to show you that one as well. Just
What's up, Stefan? It's Graham here. And on July 20th, 2020 at 6:50 p.m., I bought 217,391 Dogecoin at a price of 0.0046
oh my
cents
God.
a piece for a total of a $1,000 investment. Well, today, at the time I'm making this video, that $1,000 investment has turned into $89,130.31 if I didn't sell it 9 months ago. I'll be right back. All right, so now that I've washed away my tears, there's literally no way I can make a video today and not talk about the insanity that's Dogecoin, the cryptocurrency that was originally created as a joke, but now it's popped into the 5th largest cryptocurrency by market cap, increasing in price 700% in the last week. So obviously now everyone wants to know, what is Dogecoin? Why did it start off as a joke? Why is it going up so much in price? How high could it go? Is this sustainable? And how could I dry all my wet clothes when I don't have a dryer?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to pause it right there, and that's an ugly screenshot. But Max is right. I would be sad as hell too, even though Graham's a millionaire, right? This guy is a millionaire. He just moved to Vegas. He's a real estate investor. He's a YouTuber, and he makes a lot of money off of his investments. But the fact is, if that's what he said was true, that he purchased $1,000 when it was like less than a cent, that his investment would have been close to $90,000 just for putting in $1,000. And I bet you he is kicking himself in the ass right now just because. So oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. What just happened here? Can you guys still see the video? Let's try it out.
You're yet in the house. There's so much to talk about. There's so little time. But before we do that, I need to tell you about Brad. He jokingly said that he would smash the like button if I paid him $5. I mean, seriously, who does he think he is that I would actually pay him $5 to hit the like button? So I asked for his Venmo, I sent him $5, and he annihilated that like button as promised. That is how seriously I take the like button. So if you wouldn't mind destroying it.
Destroy the like button, guys. Smash it.
Plus, my birthday is coming up on Thursday, so if you wouldn't mind just giving it a quick tap as an early birthday present, that would mean the world to me. So thank you guys so much. With that said, let's begin. All right, so before we talk about why this is pumping harder than Arnold Schwarzenegger at the gym, we got to talk about exactly what Dogecoin is and how this has become one of the most brilliant concepts to introduce people to cryptocurrency. Which, by the way, if you're already a crypto expert and you want to skip a bit of the background information, just go to this timestamp right here. But I highly recommend you guys just watch it all the way through because you might end up learning something you didn't already know. So to start this off, when most people hear Dogecoin, usually the first thing that comes to mind is, wait a second, wasn't that created as a joke? And the truth of that is, yes, it was actually started off as a joke. In 2013, Jackson Palmer, who is a product manager at Adobe, began making light of the whole cryptocurrency infatuation by tweeting about his own non-existent currency venture, Dogecoin. Back then, he had no intention of actually creating anything, but to his surprise, people began retweeting his posts and giving him positive feedback to start taking this joke a little bit more seriously. So he said, one night after work, I sat down with a beer, I had too much time on my hands, and I bought Dogecoin.com. Then I photoshopped the logo onto the coin and put it up there. Shortly after that, it was picked up on Reddit, where it caught the attention of the software developer, Bill Marcus, who reached out for permission to actually build out Dogecoin into a fully functional currency. Well, 2 weeks after the coin was launched in December of 2013, the price skyrocketed 300% through a combination of viral press and China forbidding the trading of Bitcoin. And from there, Dogecoin really took on a life of its own. It started off small with users on Reddit being able to tip each other in Bitcoin, along with some mobile games allowing in-app purchases. But what made this one so unique wasn't so much its functionality, but the fact that it was designed around a Doge meme. And with the virality of meme culture in 2014, the trading volume of Dogecoin briefly surpassed every other cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin. The appeal was that it was just a lighthearted cryptocurrency. It wasn't meant to be taken too seriously. It wasn't intimidating. And it made people feel comfortable about immersing themselves in the entire world of cryptocurrency without the seriousness of everything else. So since then, the following around Dogecoin has continued to grow, and in 2018, Robinhood began allowing Dogecoin to be bought and sold for free on their platform, giving it significantly more exposure. It was even further popularized when Elon Musk began tweeting about it, causing the price to skyrocket within minutes. But now it's taken on a life of its own, and at the time of making this video, its market cap has surpassed $50 billion, which is 500% higher than when I first talked about this 2 months ago. So the first question we have to answer is, what happened and what's causing this? Well, usually you would think that it was because Elon Musk tweets about it on April 1st, saying that he was going to put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon. And yeah, of course, stuff like that certainly helps the price of Dogecoin, but that's not the entire story. For the last 2 months, Dogecoin has really found its resting spot between 5 and 7 cents, where it mainly trades back and forth on Robinhood. However, over the last week, the market at pretty much everything started going up. The stock market hit its all-time high, and alongside with it, Bitcoin and Ethereum started hitting their record highs as well. Generally, when that happens, other cryptocurrencies benefit from that type of exposure, and Dogecoin was certainly a recipient of that. As Dogecoin began increasing to 8 to 9 cents, Elon Musk, right on time, tweeted out a cryptic message to the moon, which many people interpreted as a bullish sign for Dogecoin, pushing the price even higher. But then on April 13th, there was a turning point from an old childhood snack that I have not eaten in well over a decade, and that would be Slim Jim. Yep, those little snacks that meat your parents used to put in your lunchbox has now become a small catalyst that helped push Dogecoin into orbit, increasing their market cap by billions of dollars. I'm not even joking. I couldn't even make this stuff up if I tried. On April 13th, right before the meteoric rise of Dogecoin, they tweeted,
"Get ready to go to the moon together. 1 week to go. We launch hashtag Doge Slim Jim on 420. Let's take doing only good every day higher. Hashtag Doge X Slim Jim. Rise and spread the word." Rock emoji.
Shortly after that, Kronos announced that they had purchased 600 million Dogecoin Cash, with plans to release a limited edition air purifier named Air
I gotta
Doge
get that
could be
air
bought
purifier
with,
over
you
here.
guessed it, Dogecoin. On top of that, there was also the public listing of Coinbase, which opened at a $100 billion valuation, legitimizing the entire business of cryptocurrency to Wall Street and paving a very clear path that not only cryptocurrency is here to stay, but it's also going to be a very big driver of the markets in the future. The Coinbase IPO really just gave a giant spotlight of exposure to all cryptocurrency in general. So it would make sense that Dogecoin would be benefiting from some of this enthusiasm. But now Dogecoin has become its own self-fulfilling prophecy. As the price goes higher, it gets more mainstream attention, and the more mainstream attention it gets, the higher the price goes, which means it gets more mainstream attention, which drives the price even higher. In fact, demand was so strong that Robinhood suffered another outage and temporarily halted the trading of cryptocurrency on their platform until it was restored. Which, by the way, if you want to check out a free brokerage which doesn't route your order flow, feel free to check out Public down below in the description. And when you sign up using that link, they'll give you a free stock of your choice worth all the way up to $50.
For Graham.
Plus, I'm posting all of my stock trades on there, so if you want to check them out, let me know what you think. Okay, but back to Dogecoin now. Let's take a step back and talk about this from the perspective of an investment. Because as fun as this is to watch and be a part of, I'm sure everyone just wants to know, how high can this thing go? Well, that's something kind of difficult to answer, because initially it was never developed to be something that would have actual intrinsic value. It was created from the open source software project Litecoin, which just means there's no limit to the number of coins which could be mined. For example, with Bitcoin, there's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoins in existence, and that's it. But with Dogecoin, 10,000 new coins are mined every single minute, meaning this is an inflationary currency that's designed to be worth less over time, with the hope that that would encourage people to actually go and use and spend it. Even the founders who created Dogecoin in the first place are totally perplexed by its popularity. The co-founder Jackson Palmer left the Dogecoin team in 2015 and said in an interview, "With no immediate plans for development, it looks like the coin will slowly become stagnant in the future. The circulating supply of Dogecoin is astronomical, which will deter the price of the cryptocurrency from rising any further." The creators are also quoted as saying that they don't own any Dogecoin themselves. Although a while ago, Bill Marcus said he used all of his Dogecoin to go and buy a Honda Civic. As far as what he thinks about all of this, he said to the Wall Street Journal, "The idea of Dogecoin being worth 8 cents is the same as GameStop being worth $325. It doesn't make sense. It's super absurd. The coin design was absurd." Now, even though the creators are not as enthusiastic about it as Elon Musk is, and it was never designed to be something that would actually be successful, you still have to go and ask yourself, why is it then that everyone is piling into Dogecoin, using it in their marketing, sending it to the literal moon, and otherwise turning it from a joke into something that may very well be used as a legitimate currency one day? And also, why haven't you yet gotten your free stock worth all the way up to $50 down below in the description?
On public.
Well, I think part of its success was due to the fact that it was never trying to be anything in the first place, and people felt comfortable using and adopting it because there was really no ulterior motive. It wasn't like the creators made this from an offshore shell company in the Cayman Islands while they secretly tried to pump it up and cash out from their mega yacht while sailing international waters. It was just two normal guys goofing around, trying to do something for fun without the intention of trying to turn this into a profit-making machine. Well, unknowingly, that created a cryptocurrency that people didn't find intimidating. And when it comes to cryptocurrency, one of the biggest factors out there that very few people talk about is trust. If you don't have trust and faith that what you're buying into is legitimate, you're never going to hold on to it. But Dogecoin doesn't have that problem. People like it because it's funny. It's less than 50 cents. They know what they're getting. And it's not scary for someone just entering the cryptocurrency world. But then we have an element to this that wasn't so much expected. Because of its underground popularity and appeal, real mainstream companies began using its virality to begin marketing their products. And in the process of doing that, they further legitimized this as a currency to eventually be taken seriously. Like, okay, Slim Jim incorporating Dogecoin within their marketing could be seen as a way to create relevance and show that they're in on the joke. But in the process, their success is going to incentivize other businesses to copy that as well. And that could end up leading to real mainstream adoption. The same thing could also be said about the Air Doge Purifier. To me, that's just a blatant marketing ploy. But I'll admit, I like it. I don't even care if they're doing this as a publicity stunt. I think it's funny, and now I'm that much more likely to remember them as a brand because of it. I think if other companies are smart about this, they would try to capitalize on this as well. They might be able to create the McDoge burger, or maybe the Doge Frappuccino that you could go and buy with, of course, Dogecoin. I think we could very well be at a tipping point here, where as they see marketing dollar signs, they end up legitimizing this as a currency that you could actually use. And to me, I gotta say, that was a bit unexpected. I wouldn't even be surprised if Tesla one day begins accepting Dogecoin for their cars. I think it's just a matter of time at this point, given how much Elon Musk has talked about it. I think there's also a chance that maybe one day Coinbase allows Dogecoin to be on their platform. Or maybe BlockFi finds a way to start giving you interest on your Dogecoin holdings. But all of that is just speculation, and even though it's fun to think about Tesla or Apple taking Dogecoin as payment, that hasn't happened yet, and it may never happen. On a more serious note, though, it's very clear that throughout the last year, the price of Dogecoin is not driven by any sort of fundamental analysis or real-world use case, but instead the enthusiasm and excitement of an unsuspecting meme combined with the hope of one day making a whole bunch of money from it. When you're buying Dogecoin, what you're really buying into is something that shouldn't be taken too seriously, that's just for fun, that people trust. And if it winds up being something in the future, then so be it. But I do have to mention a word of caution that just as quickly as it could go up, it can and will go back down. Just as people bought in GameStop at $450 a share and subsequently lost 65% of their investment, people will lose money on Dogecoin if they don't know what they're doing. So my advice is this: if you're currently holding on to Dogecoin, just go and ask yourself the question, would you buy Dogecoin at the price it's currently trading at? If the answer to that is no, then the question becomes, why are you holding on to it? Because essentially, you not selling is the same thing as you buying in at the price it's currently at. Ultimately, it really just comes down to this: you're either going to regret not holding on to it longer or not selling it sooner. Pick your choice. If you sell it and it goes up,
sad but true,
you held on longer. But if you didn't sell it and it goes down, you'll miss out on guaranteed profit. So you'll have to decide that one for yourself, but I don't think there's any shame in taking some profits off the table if this is money you cannot afford to lose. I've seen pumps like this so many times, and I gotta say, I don't think I've ever seen something rise like this that doesn't eventually fall back down at some point. And who knows, maybe it just keeps going up in price. But analyze the situation objectively without getting greedy and trying to inch out a little bit more profit. And hopefully that will end up helping you come to your own conclusion. Now, as far as my own thoughts on this, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point Dogecoin begins to establish itself as an actual currency with real-world functionality as it grows in popularity. I think it's shown us that people are willing to take a meme very seriously if people have a genuine interest in it, and today that's certainly the case. I made the argument a few months ago that if mass adoption begins to take place because of its popularity, then absolutely it'll continue going up in price. And so far, to my amazement, that's actually been the case. But it's still uncertain just how many companies are actually going to adopt it and give it functionality. It's still a gamble, and if you're looking to invest, only invest an amount that you're comfortable with losing. I honestly think this will continue to get more and more mainstream attention. But in the bigger picture, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some rather large price drops along the way. So if you're buying in, that is what you're signing up for. Investments like this are entirely dependent around attention, and on the internet, attention changes day by day. So even though it's doing really well right now when all the eyes are on Dogecoin, the real question becomes what happens when people move on and pay attention to something else instead. I'm certainly excited to see how this plays out, but just remember, be careful, play it safe, and there's no shame in taking out some profits if you're up a lot of money. But to end this one off on a positive note, the creators themselves did say that if all we've done with Dogecoin is grow awareness in a decentralized currency such as Bitcoin, then I think we've done a good job, because for a lot of people who are using Doge now, it's their first cryptocurrency that they've ever used and they've started mining. They're learning, and I think it's great that people actually want to learn about it because it's associated with the Doge meme. So I'm thankful that there is a playful currency out there without an ulterior motive that gets people interested in learning more about cryptocurrency. And that, combined with Coinbase going going public is a sign that we're seeing a big shift in the way people define money, and how we should never dismiss something just because it started off as a joke. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell.
Smash the like button,
also,
guys.
feel free to add me on Instagram. I post there pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there. As on my second channel, The Graham Stephan Show, I post there every single day. I'm not posting here.
All right, guys. So I am going to stop that video, by the way. Thanks a lot, Graham. He's always very insightful. But just to kind of make a comment on Mr. Mike's take over here on Dogecoin being added to Coinbase. If it is added to Coinbase, that will shoot up the price of Dogecoin even further than what it is. So, I mean, the fact that Coinbase went out as a stock, you know what I mean, that you can buy Coinbase as a stock now, just kind of legitimizes cryptocurrencies even more. So I definitely am excited to see if it does go. And again, if Coinbase puts it out, if Gemini puts it out, dude, who knows? I mean, Dogecoin can go up even further than what it's at right now. So I'm gonna actually try to again share the Dogecoin stream here really quick. And again, if you guys are still there, thanks for sticking with us this long. I didn't realize I was going to be I didn't think I was going to be streaming for like an hour over here, but I'll go ahead and share the Dogecoin price real quick before I decide to end this video. And I want to get y'all's thoughts and opinions on this. Are you guys holding Doge? Are you purchasing it at this very moment? Like, is it one of those deals? There you go. Right now, again, it's, been kind of bouncing back and forth between 41 and 42 cents. Is today going to be the day where it reaches all new highs? Obviously, it already surpassed its highest high right now at 43 cents. And right now it's still sticking to a good amount here. So right now, again, this is since after midnight. Let's go ahead and do the 1 week, the 1 week trend. That way you can kind of see visually where it's been at. Let's see. Oh, yes, I know Webull has Doge listed but not available to buy just yet. So 420, whoop whoop, 420. Yeah, I've heard about that from other people that Webull is getting Doge now. So the fact that a mostly primarily stock-based app, which again Webull, they're always promoting, like put it in $100 and you get 4 or 5 free stocks. You know what I mean? Which I have a Webull account. Don't get me wrong. But I've never really used it, to be honest. And the interface is kind of just like, it's like the interface looks like vomit on a screen, basically. But let's see. Max Hill says, but to be honest, I bought it at an okay price so I can hold without losing too much. Yeah, I mean, if you bought it at an okay price, like for instance, a lot of people were buying Doge like at 4 or 5 cents. Me, I had about 2,000 that I bought prior to the spikes, so I was buying at like 5 and 6 cents. So even if it dropped, the only money that I would lose is the money that I put in after that. So I actually put in about almost around $200 this earlier in the week. About 140 of it was mine. The rest of it was my mom, because my mom is actually throwing some money in as well and investing. And my mom has only initially invested about $60 or $70 worth of her own money. And that $60 and $70 worth is now around close to $300. So anyway, little dog wants to get up. So the fact is, like, I feel like I purchased at the right time, right? But at the same time, like Graham Stephan says, would you buy it at the price it is right now? If not, then why are you holding on to it? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people could be banking from this. You know what I mean? I mean, again, my equity right now, again, it's jumping back and forth. But again, it's right around the $800 mark on Robinhood. Again, it's around $900 on my other app. And don't forget to say hi to my little doggy, by the way, my Doji. Here's my Doge right here, by the way. Her name's Coco, so don't forget to smash the like button for Coco, because she's a lot all Che-Waney. And the more money that comes to my wallet, the more money goes to my little Doge over here. So like Andre Jeek said, that we're all just wanting to make more money so that we can take care of our dogs. So, which is totally true, by the way. But yeah, give Coco a shout out. I actually have 4 dogs, and this one is the one that is always with me. She's kind of obsessed with me. So So yeah, I mean, a lot of people at the beginning of the chat were asking, is it too late to buy Dogecoin, or should I buy Dogecoin now? I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, if the money's there, like I said, don't put in an absurd amount of money. Put in what you feel you're comfortable investing and potentially losing. So just a heads up on that. But if you don't buy, okay, you're not going to have less money in your wallet right tomorrow. But if you don't buy, then then you could have missed out on one of the biggest investment opportunities of your life. So me, I'm just personally happy that I'm backing Dogecoin, because even though it's just a meme, and even though the community around it, well, first of all, the community around it is so supportive of it. I've seen so much support on Twitter, and again, I'm not even using Reddit, guys. So I know that there's so many other communities. There's Discords. There's, forums and whatnot talking about Dogecoin all day probably. But me personally, I'm just following it on YouTube. I follow and Twitter. So YouTube and Twitter are my primary areas of follow on here. But again, Mike's take says, hey, what's up, doggy? And again, don't worry, that little thing in her eye, it's a cherry eye. It's a tear duct inflammation in the eye, so she's not hurting. It doesn't hurt her. She's had it since she was a puppy. There's no infection or anything like that. So again, guys, I really appreciate you being here, and I really appreciate you guys smashing the like button. I'm thinking about just leaving leaving this up all night or whatever. You know what I mean? Just leaving that up. That way everyone can kind of keep an eye out on the stream here and whatnot, you know what I mean? But for the most part, guys, I am going to get off. It is 1 a.m. Central Time, my time. So again, I really appreciate y'all being here. And if you guys are new to my channel, again, this is primarily a tech channel where I review smartphones like the Galaxy A52, and I do unboxings on phones like the Galaxy A32. So there's that. But again, my interest in crypto and investing has grown so much where I'm literally hooked on it right now. So, again, I really appreciate you guys joining in. If you're new to the channel, don't hesitate to subscribe. And again, don't forget to smash the like button, of course. Definitely really appreciate y'all. Max, thanks for being here. Latrell, thanks for being here. Tech for Your Needs and everyone else, Mike's Take, whoever else was here, thanks again for being here today. And again, keep an eye out on Dogecoin today. Again, if you're afraid to invest, don't do it, right? But if you guys are and you're new to investing, don't forget to check out the links down below. Again, I have Robinhood and Crypto.com apps links down below, so you get pretty good incentives for each sign up. Robinhood, you get a free stock for the sign up, and Crypto.com, I believe, gives you a free $25 credit for signing up. So you can use that $25 to possibly buy Dogecoin. So again, guys, this is Mike from BTech signing off. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Okay.